What exactly is deep web, dark web, and web? Well, this is very important and crucial as well as much controversial topic. Well, as we all know that the internet is full of scams and malicious websites. But here the topic is all about the internet type and their clear understanding of how they are working. Most of the people were not able to access the dark or deep web through local web browsers and so on. Let's dig in. The internet is loosely classified into 3 regions. 1. Clear web, the region of the internet that most of us are familiar with. This is publicly accessible web pages that are largely indexed on search engines. This is also known as the surface web. This web comprises static and settled pages. This web is promptly available and useful in what we see our eyes and used by the overall population to the entire world. According to Wikipedia, ClearNet is a term typically referring to the unencrypted, or non-darknet, non-Tor internet. This traditional World Wide Web has relatively low base anonymity, with most websites routinely identifying users by their IP address. In this way, any reference to clear web will be alluding to basic sites, that is, destinations whose domains end in .com, .org, .net, or comparative varieties, and whose substance does not require any unique arrangement to get to. According to the fact mentioned by who is hosting this, only 4% is the clear web, that is visible and legal to use. Clear web includes websites, such as Facebook, Google, Yahoo, etc. 2. Deep web, also known as underground web, invisible web, non-indexable web or deepnet, are parts of the World Wide Web whose substance is not filed by standard web crawlers for any reason. The substance is holed up behind HTML shapes. The profound web incorporates numerous extremely normal uses, for example, webmail and internet managing an account additionally paid for administrations with a paywall, for example, video on request, and some more. PC researcher Michael K. Bergman is credited with begetting the term deep web in 2001 as a pursuit ordering term. According to the fact mentioned by who is hosting this, 96% is the deep web, that is visible but illegal to use. Deep web includes torrent websites, government databases, FTP servers, honeypots, etc. 3. Dark web, also known as onion network or Tor web, is the World Wide Web content that exists on darknets, overlay systems that utilize the internet yet require particular programming, setups or approval to get to. The dull web shapes a little piece of the profound web, the piece of the web not recorded via web crawlers. It is illegal to access it and it is invisible as well. Clear web is 4% and deep web is 96%. So what is the percentage of dark web? Well, the dark web is 0% and at the same time, it is 100%. Because dark web do not use top-level domains, like .com, .net, .org. There is a special top-level domain for the dark web, which is .onion. You cannot access these websites via a normal browser. You need a special application, like Tor browser to access them. Why it is illegal to access the dark web? Well, it is really not 100% illegal to access the dark web. After all, Facebook also exists on the dark web with their URL, that is www.facebook.com/onion. Accessing illegal websites is illegal. Most of the onion websites are illegal because these websites hold content that is controversial, such as selling and buying of illegal stuff, for example guns, war machines, drugs, blogs, sites and videos, for example emo kid suicidal videos, hacker IRC channels, script kid forums, virus info, virus download, virus tutorials. Selling and buying of illegal and bizarre services, for example hitmans for hiring, anorexic Vietnamese bitches for chain-down BDSM sex, travel agencies for illegal immigrants, politicians, judges for hire. Conclusion: technically, you should not access the deep or dark web, not only because it is illegal but it's disgusting. Enjoying a human die painfully is really not so enjoyable. I also not recommend using Tor browser, because, somehow by mistake, you may access this side of the internet. If you are really concerned about your privacy, then you can use proxy servers. They have an eye on us, rather you are accessing internet naked, via proxy or Tor. Why Tor? Because there are also many onion websites, like Silk Road that closed now. If they can't see us through Tor, then how are these websites shut down by government?